Hi, we are team number 2, and we're going to present our final project. We are Arturo, Jorge, and Saul. For our first hypothesis, we stated that there is a relationship between the child's behavior and the age they had when they arrived to their household. For the variables, we have 3 of behavior that are disobedient, stubborn, and unhappy, and 1 for the age when they were placed. Our null hypothesis states that the correlation between the behavior variables and the age is not significant, and the alternative is that it is significant. And for our results on our first correlation, we have normality on our histogram of our bootstrapping. The coefficient intervals does not include 0, so it is significant, as well as the p-value being really small. Unfortunately, our power it is of 0.5, so we cannot really rely on these results. Something similar happens with our second correlation, being the same with the confidence intervals, the histogram, and the p-value, as well as the power. And for our first last correlation of this hypothesis, we have also normality on the histogram. The confidence interval does not include 0. Our p-value is small, but our power is of 0.5.
For the second hypothesis, we stated that the relationship with the child is affected when there is a monthly subsidized payment. The variables in this case, it was the relationship and the monthly subsidized payment. H0 stated that a monthly subsidized payment does not affect the relationship between the selected child and the alternate that it affects. So we see the Instagrams, they have normality, right? And so for the confidence interval, we include 0, so it is not significant. We have a p-value of 0.59, but we have a power of approximately 0.52, so it is not so reliable.
For the third hypothesis, we have that having already a biological child affects the psychological health of the adopted children. Here are variables. And our null hypothesis states that there's no significant effect on the mental health of the adopted children when having already a biological child. And the alternative hypothesis rejects that. We can see from the histogram that it follows a normal distribution, and also that our confidence interval includes 0, so it's not significant, and the p-value is of 0.69. However, the power of the test is of 0.49, so we cannot rely on that test. And the last graph also follows normality, the histogram. The confidence interval also includes 0, so it's not significant. And although the p-value is 0.11, the power of the test is 47, so we cannot rely on that result. Thank you for your attention.